Greetings, YouTube. Elaine Unleashed back at you from right here at the Green Thumbs Gardening Channel, right here in the Grow Zone 8B in Tifton, Georgia. And in today's video, YouTube, we're going to bring you guys a day 90 update on the 20 plus Celeste fig trees that we propagated here in our high tonal greenhouse, YouTube. It's been approximately 3 weeks since we brought you guys our last video update on our propagated Celeste fig tree cuttings here, YouTube. And as you guys know, a lot can happen in only a week, YouTube. But again, it's been 3 weeks since we brought you guys our last video update, YouTube. I'm going to flip this camera around for you guys right now and show you guys exactly what has grown on with our 20 plus Celeste fig trees in approximately the past 3 weeks. Hang tight, YouTube. Alright, YouTube, again, it's been approximately 3 weeks since we brought you guys our last video update on our 20 plus Celeste fig trees that we propagated here in our high tonal greenhouse, YouTube. Today is again day 90, YouTube. I'm going to flip this camera around for you guys right now and show you guys exactly what it is that we have growing on with our 20 plus Celeste fig trees, YouTube. And this one's going to surprise you. Take a look at this, guys. Bam! I'm going to walk you guys down the line, YouTube, and just let you guys see what it is that we have growing on with these Celeste fig trees, YouTube. These things have really taken off for us here in our high tonal greenhouse here over the past 3 weeks, YouTube. Not only that, YouTube, not only are they looking indeed fantastic, YouTube, but we actually have figs, YouTube. We actually have figs developing on some of our newly propagated Celeste fig trees, YouTube. I'm going to show you guys a few of those, a couple of those figs, YouTube, because I'm truly amazed at the fact that at day 90, it's been 90 days since we propagated these 20 plus Celeste fig trees you see here along this bench here, YouTube. And again, at day 90, I think either 2 or 3 of our Celeste fig trees here have figs already developing on them, YouTube. I'm gonna take you guys in on this first one here at YouTube and show you guys. If you guys know anything about fig trees and the way their fruit develop, YouTube, you can tell when your fig tree is actually producing beginning to produce fruit, because it'll have 2 bumps, as you see right here. You see those 2 bumps right there, YouTube? One of those bumps is indeed to be a formation of a new branch here, YouTube, and that other bump beside it is indeed a fig. A fig would develop from that other bump over there, YouTube. And again, this is day 90. This is day 90. It's been 90 days since we propagated these Celeste fig trees here in our high tonal greenhouse, YouTube. And again, I'm super excited to be able to show you guys that indeed on several of our fig trees here, we already have fruit developing, YouTube. You guys see that, YouTube? See those 2 bumps right there? That same scenario. One of those bumps will indeed form a new branch, and that other bump will indeed form a fig here on our tree here, YouTube. I'll take you guys on down the line a little bit further. I think 1 more or 2 more of these fig trees back here have that same thing growing on. I think it's these 2 here. This one, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this one right here, YouTube. I'm gonna fold that leaf back for you guys. You guys see those double bumps right there, YouTube? Again, one of those bumps will form a new branch, and that other bump right there beside it, if I can get my camera to focus in, will indeed form a fig, YouTube. It's the same thing with this one right here, YouTube. As I put my finger beside it, you see those 2 bumps there? One of those bumps will indeed become a fig, and the other one will indeed become a branch. You can see this bump down here below, YouTube. It only has that 1 bump down there. That bump there will indeed form a new branch here on our fig trees. Again, YouTube, day 90, YouTube, and our Celeste fig trees that we propagated here in our high tonal greenhouse using 3 different propagation methods are indeed looking good. For those of you who are just joining us here for this video series, we propagated these Celeste fig tree cuttings using 3 different propagation methods. That first method was the banana water method. That second method was the clear plastic tote method. And that third method was the soil and bag method, YouTube. And now, as you can see, our most developed fig trees here were from that soil and bag method. It propagated our fig tree cuttings the fastest here in our high tonal greenhouse. The next largest cuttings you see here, YouTube, are from our clear plastic tote method, and the less developed fig trees you see here, such as this one here, that one there down there, in the middle down there, and a couple of these other smaller ones up here, such as this one, are from the banana water method. It worked the slowest, but it did indeed work. So all three of those propagation methods does indeed work, YouTube. The banana water method, the clear plastic tote method, and the soil and bag method all indeed do work here, YouTube. But again, day 90 YouTube of propagating Celeste fig trees here in our high tonal greenhouse, and we already have the formation of fruit on several of our fig trees. Thanks for watching, and if you currently are watching this video on propagating Celeste fig trees and you're not already subscribed to the Green Thumb Gardening channel, please indeed take this moment to press that subscribe button beneath this video, that like button, that notification button, and be sure, YouTube, be sure to share this video with your friends and family as well. Yeah, propagating Celeste fig trees in our high tonal greenhouse, right here at the Green Thumb Gardening channel. Thanks for watching.
I might not say it often, and if I don't come around, know that I love you, mother, and I won't ever let you down. It wasn't easy, but you taught me how to be a man. You told me take my promises and place them in the Lord's hands. Sometimes I reminisce, amazed at how you made a way to clothe and feed me and my siblings each and every day. In every school event, you make sure that you got involved. Don't know how you did it all and worked a full-time job. You taught me how to pray and read me my first Bible verse. And every Sunday you got us dressed and took us all to church. You always made the time for us and you were always there. I still remember how you washed and pressed my sister's hair. When we got sick, I can recall you were at our bedside. Late night just making sure that we were alright. And when I needed your advice, you always kept it real. So I wrote this song for you to let you know just how I feel. Brought me in this world and raised me with your own hands. Saying nothing on this earth could change the lowest plans. I still remember, I see clear like it was yesterday. Brought up in Atticus, Georgia, where we used to stay. Since it was right across the street, there was no missing school. And plus we knew that we would get it if we broke the rules. There was no skipping class cause we didn't have nowhere to go. Back then a neighbor could spank your butt and let your parents know. I wrote this song to thank you for your every sacrifice, and for blessing us all with your compassion and a good life. I still